Hi, I have a mini album to show you. Actually, it's quite a large mini album. It's 8.5 by 8.5. It will be even longer when I open it. For this mini album, I used this collection from Authentique called Legacy. And it has been out for a while. It's one that I overlooked. And when I was in the warehouse, I picked it up and I thought I'm going to make a family album out of this. And I'm really glad I did, because also I know now Christmas gifts what I'm going to be making. I just fell in love with this paper line. So on the cover and inside for the flowers, I used a combination of just about everything. But these, the blue and the pink, are actually brand new out of blue fern. And then I used some petaloo. So they're blue fern and petaloo flowers. And I just kind of combined them together because of the blues and different colors in the paper. They worked really well. They are available on the website at Country Craft Creations. So you can see how well that blue looked. And of course, everything else is available. And the paper line is on the website. So here's the cover, and then here's my spine. And the back, because it's already so heavy, I just wrapped the lace and brought it around. And for this cover, I did something a little different. Instead of doing the magnets, I used a seam binding, and I did the hole punch. And I did not put eyelets in there because of the thickness. This chipboard I did double, and so it was quite thick, and I don't have long enough eyelets. And then on the ends, so you can see, I took my glossy accents and just kind of made the ends like you would for your shoelaces. So it just goes right through the holes very easily. Let me just move some of the computer here. And when you open it, I just used a couple of the cut aparts from their 6 by 12 element sheet. Oh no, this was the 3 by 4 life cards, and then I just cut them. I just fussy cut it out. So when we open it, I don't want to hit my keyboard. Then we turn the video off, and I'd have to start over. Okay, so let me see if I can come down a little bit lower, because it is large. So for the inside cover, I did the 2 pockets and the mats. These are about the only mats that I did not do the backs of, so that you could write on them. Being that I wanted it as a family heritage album, I knew that we're going to want to be putting a lot of pictures. And the line is just gorgeous. Just gorgeous. Like I said, I've seen it, and I've seen it used a few of the sheets, but never the whole line, and I just fell in love with it. So I used the 3 by 4 life cards, the 12 by 12, and you can actually do this with one 12 by 12 paper pad. It took me a little bit more because I was having one of those nights when I shouldn't have been crafting and cut some papers wrong, so I did have to use more. Now this first one, it just opens, and so you have 2 flaps for pictures that will come together to make it look like it's one. And then this is one of the 12 by 12 sheets, and it has plenty of room to write down mother, father, and a few of the family members. You could even just keep writing them if you want, right on your paper. Now when you turn it over, because I knew, like I said, I needed a lot of room. So on the front, I have a really long tag. Now this is a Prima flower, so that I did incorporate that. And on this one, I didn't make any of my own because this time I didn't want to. Again, this is one of the stickers that I backed, and then I just put it on pop dots. So this is going to pull completely out your flap. And actually the flap is also your pocket. I mean your mat that goes in the side. And I did do the back on all of these. And then I love their 3 by 4 cards. So on the 3 by 4 cards, not only are they really cute, cut apart, or like you would have in a cut apart sheet, but you have front and back that you can journal on. So a lot of times I don't back these because I love their 3x4 cards. So you have room on the back, then you have room, of course, on the inside. Then it just slides in, and magnets will hold these in place. And this is what your pack of 3x4 cards look like, your life cards. So you can use these for other things. And there's a ton in here. There's 36. You can use it for your, if you do the pocket letters, you can just use it for a lot of things. Now, one thing I liked about the paper, not only was it feminine, it also has a masculine side. So I thought this is perfect. We're going to start with the grandma or mom. And again, very feminine. And then this one opens to a gatefold. And then when we turn our page, you can see it gets more masculine. And for this one, I did a pocket. And this was one of my favorite papers. And I used it on the, well, I'll show you when I take it out. Again, my 3x4 cut aparts with plenty of journaling will fit inside this pocket. And then any other mementos, maybe just some loose pictures that you don't want down. A little sewing machine charm and just the handle. So you can take this right off. And again, we have our mat, front and back. And then you have a full 8x8 page for pictures if you want to cover. I just love this, but I can just imagine farmhouse pictures that are going to go in here. Both my husband and I, he grew up on a huge farm. My parents did in Missouri on another huge farm, so it's going to be a lot of fun to decorate. And like I said, again, this is masculine, so I can see the father's side. We have lace here. And here I made a just a fold up little booklet so that there'd be a lot of room for pictures front and back. Oh, and then of course the big space underneath. And again, on the back side, we have another one of our pull-out mats with a lot of room. And isn't this just awesome? It looks just like that old wallpaper in the farm homes. And here we have room for wallets, smaller pictures. And then again on the back side. And then it just slides in, and there is magnets that hold these in. And then over here I made a pocket with just a good sized tag. And like I said, I matted them front and back. Just slides inside there. And then this will be great because you can add more pictures down in your pocket and they won't slide around because of the big piece on the front of the side pocket. And here we have a double belly band. So I did take the 3x4 card and I did back it this time. And then we have another nice long size mat tag that just goes inside on top of the belly bands. This will open, and I did it as an extension of the wood. Isn't that gorgeous? This one pulls out. So you have tons of room for pictures. And that just slides back in. And then here we have two more flaps that come up. So you can get your 4x6 pictures that are going in the right direction there. And then this opens, so you have your page. You can kind of see where it overlaps there. Then inside you have two more 6x6 mats. One's just a little bit smaller that fit inside your pocket. And I did leave these on the back for journaling. And then again, you can journal right on your cards. I did back those because you're not going to take them off, of course. And oh, and then this is the last page. So on the last page, I did a very large photo mat. Isn't that just awesome paper? You could also cut that apart and use those as tags or mats. And then on this side, so it is double matted. Then when we turn our page for this back side, I have a magnetic band, and then this will cascade open for all these pages that just get larger as it goes. So you have 5 pages for pictures. Slide this down. And then on our back cover, love this paper. It turned out just to be my favorite design of the collection. And it opens up, so you have all this space. The whole back cover, the whole inside you can journal. And then it closes. And this is the end of our album. So when it closes up, this is very, very simple. Let me show you, because I took the glossy accents and then I let it dry overnight after rolling my ribbon ends in it. Then you just bring it up. And I am using the seam binding. See how awesome the colors go, and I just love. You can still take and ink your seam binding if you want, if you like that. It's very old. I like the old vintage, and I'll probably, yeah, do some more crinkling up here. But there's our album, and like I said, the paper is Legacy. It's under Authentique on the website, and I will do a tutorial. It's going to be actually the pages will be very similar but a little different, because I'm using another line of Authentique for the tutorial for a wedding album. So it's from their Faith line, and I'll be using some vintage printouts to go with it to turn it into the wedding line. So watch for that, and it'll be the tutorial, because I'll do it exactly like this. So thanks for watching, and I hope you enjoyed seeing the new album. Bye-bye.